Hey everybody, and welcome to a new video where we're talking about sifting through the noise and how narrowing down our focus, how that is the path to consistency in trading. Now, if you've been trading for any length of time, you are well aware of the fact that the markets are noisy. And there are a lot of things that you can be focused on. But it's like my good buddy Mr. Lee used to always say, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. And I'd really encourage you to stick with this video because the online retail trading community, it is full of traders that are struggling. And it is also full of traders that have kicked 10,000 different methods once, but they've never kicked one method 10,000 times. And one of the most important things I could ever get across in a video, and one of the most important things you could hear me say, is that in trading, there is no money to be made if you are a generalist. You have to switch gears and become a specialist at something if you want to make any money. And if up until this point you've been dabbling around and you know a little bit about a lot of different things in the markets, you're not going to be able to translate that into earning consistently. You got to switch gears and you got to become good at something. And in this video, I just want to kind of break this down because this really should be good news. If you're out there trying to get good at everything, you're making this process extremely complicated, and I can promise you it will be overwhelming. It would be like trying to competitively play baseball and trying to be one of the best pitchers and one of the best outfielders and one of the best first basemen and one of the best catchers and one of the best third basemen. And it sounds crazy, but like that's what a lot of people are doing in trading. They're just like going around trying to know and trying to play all these positions, and they're not that good at any one of them. But if you just honed in and focused in on, you're going to be a third baseman and just got very good at that, that's at least something that's simple. And at least like that's realistic and manageable as opposed to trying to be good at everything. And this is the transition we just have to make in our trading as well. And when you do this, when you go from just kind of a little bit about a lot of stuff, what's going to happen is the trades that you take are going to be much more powerful. Your entries are going to be much more specific. And really the time that you're spending in front of your screens is going to be more purposeful and it's going to be more impactful when you get clear about what it is that you're doing and what exactly it is that you're focusing on. One of the things to put your focus on is the time frame that you're going to be using. You got to get clear about this. I am actively intraday trading. That is what I do. I'm not trying to scalp all day. I'm not trying to hold my positions for long periods. I actively intraday trade. Is actively intraday trading the best thing to do? For me, it is. Is it the only way to make money? 100% no. And I've done on this video, on this channel, other videos speaking specifically about why I actively intraday trade over scalping or why I actively intraday trade over swing trading, what my experience have been with those other things. And why I found my home here actively intraday trading. But you're going to want to just get really clear about what exactly it is that your time frame is, and you're going to want to drill into that. And if you want to take that idea deeper, I have another video where you can listen to that. Another topic to get very focused on is the market that you're trading. I trade futures. I'm not trading futures and watching some Forex pairs. I'm not trading futures and dabbling with some stocks. I just trade futures. And inside the futures market, I primarily trade one product, but I keep my eye on 4 products altogether. But it's very narrow. I'm very focused on what it is that I'm trading. Also on this channel, I've done videos where I talk specifically about why I trade futures and what makes them superior products. But if you want to take that idea deeper, I do a whole video about it. Now, is there money to be made in Forex? Yes. Is there money to be made in stocks? Yes. There's money to be made. But you will not make any money if you're trying to make money in all these places. Get focused, figure out what you're trading, and stick there. Get good at that. I actively intraday trade futures. Another thing to get really clear about and just focused in on is what exactly your method is. What do you do as a trader? For me, I am a discretionary trader and I focus in on the volume profile. The volume profile method is what I do. And a lot of different methods will make money. But as you've seen with the other points that I've brought out in this video, You can't make money doing all of these things. And you're just going to have to get clear and you're going to have to get very narrow on what exactly it is that you do. And if you're interested in volume profiling, if that's maybe even why you're here, in the description, there will be a link to another video that I do that's some training more specific about the volume profiling method and just volume profiling in general. You can go check that out, especially if you're interested in knowing more about the profiling method and if this would be potentially a good fit for you and something that you want to get plugged into. You can check that out inside of the description. But what you're going to want to do is get very focused on a method so that you can start building some real skill here. And I've said this in all the other points, there's no limit to the opportunities out there. There's opportunities in swing trading, there's opportunities in scalping, there's opportunities in Forex, there's opportunities with moving averages, there's opportunities everywhere. And the question will never be, when it comes to trading, is there opportunities? The question will be, can you take advantage of it? And one of the things you can fall into, it's a trap for traders, is this idea that says, why would I want to narrow my focus and limit my options? If I can make money trading futures, why would I not also want to keep an eye on stocks? Or why would I also not want to keep an eye on swing trading? And why would I not want to keep my eye on other things? It's a fallacy that might make sense on paper, but it does not translate. And you're not going to be able to take that and turn it into consistent gains. Because what will happen is the process that you need to go through to get good at something is just very different. What it takes to trade stocks, what it takes to trade futures, what it takes to swing trade, what it takes to scalp, these things are as different as what it takes to pitch, what it takes to play third base, what it takes to play the outfield. And it's going to require you to get drilled in and just get focused in on something and to get really good at it. And probably the best thing that I could ever say and the best thing to drive this point home is just don't ever forget that there is no money to be made in this business if you want to be a generalist. You have to make the switch to becoming a specialist. In this video, we just talked about a few different areas that are key that you just have to get focused in on. And really, this makes trading a lot more simple. It makes it a lot less overwhelming. And when it comes to trading, the ability that you have to get focused is going to be like a superpower. And the more that you narrow down what you're doing and get clear about it, the better your trading results are going to be. Because there's no money to be made if you want to be a generalist. You have to become a specialist. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. It was a quick one, but I just wanted to get that one point across. I hope that you got something out of that and that you'll make that commitment to becoming a specialist and start narrowing down your focus and get out of that generalist type mentality that will keep you very poor in this business. If this is your first time on the channel or for some reason you have not subscribed, this was a quick video today, so you have plenty of time to work your way over to the subscribe button and hit it. To all of the regulars, thanks for hanging out with me. Let's all, as we leave, hit the like button. If you're going to be on the screens between now and the next time I see you, I wish you a very happy trading. Watch your risk, and I'll see you guys in the next video.